So you may be a pro at songwriting, but do you know what a pro is and how it can help you? Let's talk about it. Hey everybody, my name is Jared, and if you're a songwriter like I am, one decision that you'll have to make eventually is which pro you're going to go with. You may be wondering, what's a pro? It's basically just a fancy term for performing rights organization. Whether your song gets played on a TV commercial in your local town, on the radio, or a friend covers it at a coffee shop, every time your song gets played, you get paid. Performing rights organizations, I'll just call them pros in this video, track where and how your song gets used and make sure that you get paid for your work. They collect one of the 4 types of royalties a song makes, the performance royalties. And to help you understand how all of that works without going into so much business jargon, think of it like the mafia. And if you're not sure what that looks like, let me help you. You are the boss, and the pros are your employees. Your songs are kind of like the streets. You own them. Anyone who uses them needs to pay a fee, or else. Sorry, I might have gotten a little carried away with that. The point is, pros are very good at finding where and how your music is played and making sure that you get compensated for that. How do they do this? Well, when you sign up to a pro and release music, basically all of your music goes into their library. If someone like a restaurant, a store, Spotify, or your grandma's cookie shop wants to use your music legally, they need to essentially check out your music and make sure that they pay you for your song. Now, instead of making your grandma ask every single artist for permission to use their song, keep track of whose music they've played and how often they've played it, and write tons of checks to artists every month, pros sell a blanket license. Normally it's for either a monthly or an annual fee. And when you buy one of these licenses, it means you can go into that pro's library and use any of those songs for background music in your restaurant or to stream on Apple Music. And it also means that you don't have to evict your grandma for using your music illegally. Now, each pro has a slightly different way of calculating how their members get paid, but no matter what, these performance royalties are going to be split 50-50 with the songwriter or songwriters and the publisher or publishers. Also, as a side note, if you don't have a publisher, which is a company that handles promoting your songs to TV shows, commercials, radio, things like that, then you own 100% of your performance royalties. And that means you get 100% of the income that song makes. So now that we've talked about what pros do, let's talk about who they are and how to pick one for you. Now, there are several performing rights organizations, but the top 3 are ASCAP, BMI, and SESAC. Both ASCAP and BMI are open to all songwriters, while SESAC is invite only. So because of that, we're only going to focus on the differences between ASCAP and BMI. One of the first differences that you'll notice between ASCAP and BMI is the cost to sign up. ASCAP charges a one-time fee of $50 to sign up, whether you're a songwriter or a publisher, but the price is the same no matter which one you are. Now, if you're a songwriter and you want to sign up later as a publisher, you'll need to pay another one-time fee of $50, so you'll be able to be registered as a songwriter and a publisher. Now, BMI, on the other hand, is completely free to sign up for songwriters only. They do charge a $150 one-time fee to sign up if you're a publisher and you're just an individual, and it's $250 if you are a full-on publishing company complete with employees, office drama, and a bring-your-own-pod Keurig machine. Another difference is how both of these pros pay out royalties. So both ASCAP and BMI both pay out once every quarter or every 4 months, and both pay via direct deposit right into your bank account or by check. But they both do have different minimum payment requirements. ASCAP users need to earn at least $1 in order to withdraw their money via direct deposit and $100 via check. BMI users need to earn at least $2 in order to withdraw with direct deposit and $250 to withdraw via a check. And since we're talking about royalties, another difference between the 2 pros is how they collect international royalties. Both BMI and ASCAP collect royalties whenever your songs are played internationally. So that means that whenever your best friend's mom, sister's, cousin's, boyfriend's house cat sitter over in Australia listens to your banger new song, that country's pro is going to send those royalties over to your pro, and they're going to send it to you. ASCAP has agreements with a little over 80 pros, BMI has agreements with a little over 90. So that means BMI users are going to be able to collect royalties from a few more countries than ASCAP. But these numbers can change because pros make agreements and cancel agreements all the time. ASCAP and BMI also have different contract lengths. If you sign up for ASCAP, you'll have a 1-year-long contract that gets renewed every year, so you're not going to have to be concerned about renewing that every time. And you can even back out within the first year if you'd like. BMI users have 2-year-long contracts and you cannot leave within the first 2 years, so that means you will have to spend at least 2 years with them. But after that, BMI will automatically renew your membership every 2 years and you are free to back out after that. And for publishers, BMI has 5-year-long contracts. And the last set of differences that we'll talk about are the benefits that you get from joining each pro. Now, no matter which pro you sign up with, you're going to get access to some discounts and memberships. So you can read more about the specifics of the things that you get on both of their websites, and I will have links to both ASCAP and BMI's website in the description down below. But to sum it up, ASCAP's going to give you more discounts for things like marketing, selling products, rental vehicles, hotels, things like that. BMI's discounts are going to be more centered around conferences, shows, and award ceremonies. So as you make your decision, remember that every pro's main goal is exactly the same, is to help you get the royalties that you've earned. At the end of the day, choosing a pro is really going to be down to your personal feelings and needs. And while you can only be a member of one pro at a time, you can swap or back out completely from your pro. Just make sure that you visit your pro's website and read up on how to terminate your agreement. But yeah, that's pretty much going to do it for this video. If it was helpful for you, I would appreciate a like down below. And if you want to share it with some of your friends who are trying to make this decision on which pro to pick, you can also share it with them. Also, if you're trying to make the decision for yourself, comment which pro you're thinking of joining, or if you've already joined a pro, comment which one you are a part of. Are you Team BMI or Team ASCAP? Thanks for watching, and on that note, y'all, have a great day.